Men, Frank Crummett is here with me to say a word about Roy Tan cigars. Frank Crummett. I'm really a fan for Roy Tan, and the reason is Roy Tan has more long filler Havana tobacco, and yet it's a 5-cent cigar. Man to man, smoke Roy Tan.
Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Gentry Vintage. I am Josh, your host. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. It is about 57 degrees here in Kentucky. At least in my part of Kentucky it is. I was getting ready to go outside and do some stuff. Like I said, it's a beautiful morning, and it's only supposed to be up in the, I believe, low 70s today. And before I decided to go outside and do some stuff, I thought I'd go ahead and make a video, VR specifically to Life of the Pipe. Life of the Pipe is celebrating 100 subscribers and is a very well deserved, wonderful content on his channel. And I look forward to many more wonderful videos to come. But his thought-provoking question was, how is your life better with a pipe? And I thought that was a wonderful topic to discuss. As you may have noticed, I'm in a different video in location today. I am in Gentry Corner. Came in here to do a couple of things before I headed outside, and I said, well, let's just go ahead and do a video in here. I thought about going out on the back porch to do it, but the gentleman who lives kind of sort of behind us is working on putting up a privacy fence along his side yard. And he was running, of course, when I went to walk out the door, he's running a skill saw and a nail gun and everything else out there. So I said, that's probably going to be a lot of background noise. So we decided to do it in here. Ignore anything you see in the background that's dirty, dusty, unorganized, whatever. This summer has been so busy. I haven't even spent hardly any time in this room. I'm actually kind of looking forward to some of the cold weather so I can actually come in here and do some cleanup, organizing, and so forth. But I don't get in here as much as I should or would like to. I am smoking, of course, Carter Hall in the Peterson 305 this morning. And I am using, since I am indoors, I am using the I Am Corona Old Boy lighter here. I don't know if I ever got fingerprints all over it. I don't know how much I've showed y'all this lighter. I bought the, sorry, I'm trying to look at my monitor over here. I bought the engine turned finish on mine, and I really like this finish. As I'm sure if you follow the channel at all, I'm sure you know I'm a big car guy, and this engine turn finish reminds me of some gauge cluster panels that I've seen in a lot of old cars, and, as well as other stuff too. But that's just what came to mind when I first saw that style. When I first showed the wife a picture of it, when I was wanting to buy it, she said, "Ooh, that's ugly. What do you want that for?" Then I got it in person, and she looked at it, and she said, "That's pretty." I said, "I told you. I said, I ain't gonna buy nothing that's ugly." So why is my life better with a pipe? Let me tell you. I work in a job atmosphere that is, can be, I won't say is, it can be very stressful. Some of it brought on by the job, a lot of it brought on by the people not necessarily the job. But for me, smoking a pipe, especially after a long, hard day at work, you come home, you're not only physically exhausted, you're mentally exhausted. And just the thought of coming home, sitting out on the back porch, loading up a bowl, sitting there, decompress, let the troubles of the world just drift away. It just, you can almost feel the weight come up off your shoulders. And just sit there and just think and ponder and solve some of the world's problems and create some while you're pondering too much. It's just relaxing. That's everything to me. I truly feel like sitting down and enjoying a pipe is therapeutic for me. I truly feel that it helps me to be a better person. Like I said, you sit down and it's kind of, as I said, therapeutic. It's just kind of release all that stress from the day or the week or whatever it may be. You know, I know not everybody smokes a pipe every day. I pretty much do, and there's times in the evenings, whatever. A lot of times I'll come home from work. I might smoke a pipe, eat supper, and then at some point before I go to bed, I usually will have another one. A lot of times I come home and have a bowl of Carter Hall, and then later on in the evening I might have something, you know, whether it's HH, I'm trying to think what I smoked last night. HH Burley Flake, or sometimes, actually that's what I had last night, was the Escudo Navy Deluxe, or something, you know, it could be an aromatic or an English or, you know, whatever it may be. But yeah, like a lot of times I'll smoke Carter Hall when I get home, and then smoke something maybe a little heavier, a little more complex later on in the evening. But I feel that the first initial pipe when I get home with Carter Hall is just kind of a sit down, decompress, relax. And then my after supper pipe later on in the evening is the continue to decompress, relax, and just kind of wind down for the evening. The wife has started smoking a pipe recently, and she's still getting used to it, and she's mainly smokes aromatics. However, she did discover the other day that she likes Carter Hall. Oh yeah. Oh, if I don't knock everything over in the process. Oh, she likes Carter Hall. And I told her, I said, we're getting low. We might have to get some more. But she's discovered that she actually likes Carter Hall, and she's been interested in, now she don't go load up a bowl of, you know, something, you know, a Escudo Navy Deluxe or whatever. She's not going to go load up a bowl of that, but sometimes if I'm smoking it, she might come over and, you know, want to smoke a little bit of it. But she's been branching out just a little bit on her blends, which is kind of neat. I'm glad that she's developing more of a palate where she can appreciate some of these blends. But I won't say that her job is stressful at all. I've been aggravating her lately. For the past 2 or 3 weeks, she's actually been getting paid basically to sit on her butt. Her and her people in her office have been playing cards because they haven't had any work to do lately. And but she said that can, with her job, that can change very quickly. But at the same time, she has discovered that smoking a pipe kind of helps her to just relax and sit and ponder and decompress. And I've noticed when I get up in the morning, she gets up before I do because she's a coffee drinker. I'm not. So she'll get up in the morning and have a cup of coffee, and I've noticed sometimes she'll actually load up a pipe and sit there, or load up half a bowl or something, and she'll sit there on the couch and drink her coffee and enjoy a pipe, in the mornings, which is fine. I was concerned at first because we're both previous cigarette smokers, and I was concerned at first that she was using the pipe as a substitute replacement for cigarettes. And as she's gotten a little bit more into the pipe, I've learned that that's not the case, which is good. I myself was never really addicted to the nicotine part of cigarettes. For me, I think it was more of a habit. I could easily go several hours without smoking a cigarette and not have a problem. Her, not so much. But I think she's learning now that smoking a pipe is very therapeutic as well. And I do feel like with all of that, it does make me a better person. I do feel like, because of the therapeuticness of it, decompressing and just stress relief, I do feel like I get up the next morning and feel more refreshed, my mind's clearer. But it is definitely one of the best choices I've ever made in life. It is clear to me why a pipe is the oldest form of tobacco use there is. You know, you always hear about the Indians and the peace pipe, and the old saying, was it? I had a brain fart. Throw that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, you don't hear stick that in your mouth and chew it, or roll that up and smoke it. The saying's always throw that in your pipe and smoke it. There's a reason why pipe smoking has been around forever. But yes, for me, sorry, camera went off at the front door. I was making sure it wasn't nobody important. For me, pipe smoking is definitely very therapeutic for me. And like I said, it's one of the best things I've ever done. I'm not going to encourage people to use tobacco, but I do think if you're going to use tobacco, I think pipe smoking would be the best, in my personal opinion. I've had a couple people ask me recently about smoking cigars, and I have several friends that smoke cigars, not only just within the YTPC, but friends in general that are big cigar smokers. I personally am not. Every once in a while, I have a couple car club friends that are big into cigars, and every once in a while I might have a cigar. But a few weeks ago, whatever, when I went to a car club gathering, a couple of my buddies were there, and they were smoking cigars, and I was smoking my pipe. And one of my buddies was actually very intrigued by the pipe, and I don't think it would take too much to convince him to pick up the pipe. But he's been a cigar smoker for probably 40 years or more. But he actually was very intrigued by the pipe, and started asking me a bunch of questions about it. And I was trying to encourage him to maybe pick one up. I wish that I had one on me that I could have just gave him to get started. And I need to start doing that, start carrying something that I can, a cob or something I can give to somebody. But it was kind of neat to see him take a interest in that. But I do feel like the pipe, for me at least, is very therapeutic and helps me to be a better person. And I feel weird saying that, because when you say that with tobacco, whatever, people automatically think, oh, it's the nicotine, it makes you feel better, blah blah blah. No, No, it's nicotine for me, not at all. Like I said, even as a cigarette smoker, I don't think I was really addicted to the nicotine part. I do smoke a pipe, like I said, at least 1 or 2 every day, but I could easily set the pipe down and go a week or whatever without even touching it. But I probably already made this video too long. I have a tendency to ramble, but I wanted to make that video real quick. I just feel like, for me personally, pipe smoking is very therapeutic. But I've got some stuff I need to do out in the yard and out in the shop, and well, really around the house, but it's too pretty to be in the house doing house stuff. So while the wife's gone doing her running around today, I'm gonna do some stuff outside and out in the shop, and I might be a good husband when she gets home and maybe help her do some house cleaning this evening or something before I grill us some steaks on the grill. But I hope everybody's having a good Saturday and a good weekend, if it's not Saturday when you watch this. And I do appreciate you tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe. And also, if you're not subscribed to Life with a Pipe, make sure you go check him out and subscribe to him as well. He should be well over 100 subscribers by now. And I would definitely like to see his numbers start climbing. He seems like a pretty good guy. And like I said, I enjoy his content. So please, Life with a Pipe, go check him out, subscribe to him. And congratulations, sir, on your 100 subscribers. And thank you for doing this giveaway that you're doing. And I wish everybody that else that's entering the contest good luck on that as well. But I'm gonna take off and get some stuff done. The cat's sitting here in the doorway looking at me for whatever reason. I think she's wanting out on the back porch. She said it's too pretty to be inside too. Anyway, until next time, I wish blessings for all and lots of luck to you and yours.